Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pregnancy update for y'all. This is weeks 11 through 14. So I'm currently 14 weeks and 4 days pregnant, and I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and include week 14. Okay, so I have notes on my phone because I really had to sit down and think about this yesterday because I feel like not a lot has happened. So, okay, so these are just the random notes that I took yesterday. So I said in week 11, I felt like my bump was finally starting to show. I took my first like real bump picture where it actually looked like a bump. So I'll insert that picture here if you don't follow me on my Instagram. Week 12, I had an appointment, which I did vlog, and it is here on my channel. I'll link it down below. That appointment went fine. I had blood work, a urine sample, and we heard the heartbeat, which was, I think she said in the 160s. It was 162 the first time, and I think she just said in the 160s. But yeah, all that went well and everything came back great as far as I know. We entered the second trimester. So my symptoms are kind of like increased appetite for sure, headaches, lots of headaches. I woke up with a splitting headache this morning, and I really thought that it was because I wasn't drinking enough water, but yesterday I drank a ton of water. I drank like 3 Yeti fulls, which is 90 ounces, and my doctor told me they want me drinking at least 64. So I thought maybe it was just me not drinking enough water, but I don't think that's it at all. So that's not fun because I try not to take Tylenol or anything either. I've definitely had some heartburn, not so much the past week or so, but before that, yes. I had never taken Tums or any kind of heartburn stuff before in my life, and I definitely had to buy some. So I did buy some maternity clothes, and some of them I've shared on my Instagram story, and I have some of them right here, so I'm just gonna kind of show them. But I will link what I bought down below. I just have some of the shirts I bought. So this one is a large, which is pretty big on me. I'm usually a medium, but they only had like the really plain, boring colors in medium. So I was like, whatever, I'm getting this in a large, and it fits okay, but I just think it's so cute. I don't know if it's picking up like the actual color, but it's so comfortable. These are all from Target. They are Isabel Maternity. Pretty much everything I've bought is that brand, and it's just so comfortable. So I bought a gray one as well, just like it. These are all mediums though. And I bought a white one, which is pretty much the same thing I have on, but the one I have on is one that Meghin gave me, so it's a little bit more worn. So I bought those. I bought some shorts, and I think just a maternity top, which those two things I already shared on Instagram. So I think I bought a black shirt like that too. But anyways, I'm so glad that I did because it's just so easy and comfortable to throw a shirt like this on. I don't know why, these are just more comfortable to me than like a t-shirt. I think I feel more comfortable because in a t-shirt right now, my belly like is big enough that it sticks out and rubs the t-shirt, and I just feel like awkwardly bloated or like I've gained a lot of weight. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about weight gain because I feel like this is what everybody wonders, and obviously if you're pregnant and watching this, you want to know, so I'm gonna share it. But I've gained 3 pounds so far, and like I said, I'm almost 15 weeks. So from my 8-week appointment to my 12-week appointment, I had only gained 1.5 pounds. And yesterday, the lady that I talked to on the phone, which I'll explain that in a minute, but she's like my nurse, she was kind of like, oh. And I was like, yeah, but I've gained 3 pounds total now. And she said it was fine, but she seemed kind of shocked. So I don't know if that's a little abnormal or what. But anyways, yes, I gained 1.5 pounds between my 8 and 12 week appointments. Sorry if you can hear my husband outside. And then from my 12-week appointment to now, which has been about 3 weeks, I've gained another 1.5 pounds. So 3 pounds so far. Yes, so we had our 14-week gender scan last Friday, and it was so cool. We just, oh my gosh, it was the coolest thing ever. We went to 4D Baby in Nashville. If you're local, I highly recommend them. They are so good. They have a huge room. They project it onto the wall. They have a huge like sectional couch, which right now with COVID, you can only have mom plus 2 guests. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm hoping that when I get further along, we can go have another 4D scan when you can like actually see the baby and their features. But yeah, it was such a cool experience. I paid extra, which it was $15 extra to have the ultrasound recorded since we couldn't take our family. And I'm just so glad that I did that. I don't know, I just think it is so cool. So yeah. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the what I mentioned earlier about the lady that I talked to on the phone. So our insurance called me one day and were like, through your husband's work, they offer you a healthy pregnancy program, which is basically where you have a nurse like on call that is like caters to you, and you can call and ask her questions. I guess like if you couldn't get a hold of your doctor's office, or if it was just like a non-emergency question, you could call and ask them. So she called me yesterday just to like ask me questions. Like I said, she asked me about my weight, just to give me like a guideline to how much I can gain, since I was a normal body index before. She told me that I should gain 25 to 35 pounds and that I'm right on track. She told me what to expect to gain this trimester, which I think this trimester is like now through 28 weeks. So she told me that I should gain 10 to 12 pounds, and it was just, I didn't know what to expect when I said, yeah, sure, you can sign me up for the free healthy pregnancy program. But it was actually pretty cool. Some things she told me my doctor had told me, but your doctor's appointments are so fast and you're in and out, and most of the time I can't think of questions to ask, and I don't want to call back because it's such a hassle to get a nurse on the phone. So I think it's really cool. I was able to ask questions. They told me about vaccines that I'll need, questions to ask my doctor. So I don't know if that's a common thing for your insurance to offer that, but if they do, take advantage and do it. She told me that she wouldn't call back again, I think, until I'm 28 weeks. It's in November. She went ahead and scheduled it for November, but she told me that I could call her anytime. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to mention it. So yeah, if you missed the video on my channel, we are having a little girl and we are so excited. Honestly, I'm still in shock and I don't really believe it. I'm so crazy that, and like need reassurance that my next ultrasound wouldn't be until 20 weeks. But through my doctor's office, they offer for you to find out at 16 weeks through them. That's the earliest you can find out through them. Through an ultrasound. So it's not included, you have to pay for it, but it's not very much. So I called and scheduled that yesterday or day before, because I'm like, I don't want to wait until 20 weeks. People are buying stuff. I want to buy stuff. Like, I just want to know for sure. So I scheduled that. So yeah, I just really thought it was going to be a boy, y'all. I mean, not that I wanted a boy. I didn't care either way, but I really was convinced that it was going to be a boy. I'm still in shock, and I'm excited, but I'm trying not to let myself be excited until I know for sure. So I have bought a few clothes since I found out. So I actually bought 2 things, and I will show y'all what I bought. I started a baby list registry. I actually did this like a while back, and added things as I saw them, because the amount of baby and pregnancy and mom and all that The amount of those ads that I get now on my phone is crazy. So I just, as I saw things that I thought was cool, I would add them. Okay, so I made one of those registries and I realized that you could get a free like box through them, but you had to spend $10 from their store or whatever. So I went ahead and bought this little teether. I just looked for something that was around $10 and I think it is so cute. It's obviously for a baby girl, but it's like wooden and has pink on it. Anyways, I bought that. And then I did buy some stuff from Old Navy and it is so cute. So I got this little cheetah print outfit. This one has hearts on it. This one is just kind of like a pinky color. I think it has floral print. This is a little jumpsuit. Oh, I just cannot. It's so cute. And then I bought this for next summer. It's like yellow. It's one of those little bubble outfits, which I think are the freaking cutest. I'm obsessed. And then this other little jumpsuit kind of thing. Yeah, so I know that I just said that I hadn't let myself get excited or buy anything yet, but that was before I was really like, our ultrasound could have been wrong. So that's the only thing I've let myself buy, but we are so excited to start on the nursery eventually. Just excited to start like picturing our life now with this baby. So crazy. This whole thing is so crazy. And I know that it's like something people do all the time, but when it's actually you and you've pictured it for so long and like imagined what it would be like, it's just crazy. Like our gender reveal was the sweetest thing ever. I was so emotional for like 2 days. I could cry just talking about it and probably still could, but our family was just so supportive and excited and everybody was emotional. And Austin, like turning and looking at him when we saw the pink powder, crazy. He just had tears and I was ugly crying, like so in shock. I do highly recommend, if you have a gender reveal, to do a diaper raffle. We got 2 of the bigger like boxes of diapers and then not like 9 packs of diapers too, so that's really helpful and I know we will be so thankful for that. Okay, so somebody asked, actually it was my friend Meghin Scott on Instagram. She is so sweet. Y'all should follow her. So she asked if I'm sick. I'm not sick anymore. I will have random mornings that I wake up or random nights, really it's any time that I feel kind of nauseous or I'll eat something and it's kind of like ugh. But nothing like before. What's my favorite food right now? This is really random because I don't really eat Chinese food, but we were at the nail salon last week and I was like, what am I gonna eat for supper? And somebody was like, Chinese, and I was like, which sucks because Austin does not like it and never wants to eat it. So yeah, I would say Chinese, and then fruit, or not fruit, I say that every time, vegetables with ranch dip, and then also anything pickled, which I always love pickles. I could literally sit there and drink the juice, but like my midnight snack, like my late night snack is banana peppers, pickled okra, and pickles and ranch, which is not abnormal for me. So anyways, yes, I basically just want to eat everything. Like I'm so hungry. My appetite increase is crazy. I don't know how I haven't gained more weight. And then somebody asked, do I have stretch marks on my stomach yet? No, my stomach really hasn't grown enough to stretch to where I would get stretch marks. But I do expect that because my mom has a ton of stretch marks. And I know they say that can be hereditary, and I already have stretch marks, so I do expect it, but I don't have any yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all my stomach. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, so the baby is literally so low. She's like right here. Like, to see her on ultrasound, she was all the way down here. So yeah, very low, but I do feel like my stomach is starting to change and like round out a little bit up here. Before, there was no change except just like right through here. So yeah. So I guess there has been a little bit of change. Looking at it at this angle in the viewfinder, I can tell that she's growing.